people. Sorry, I'm back. It's just I am not gonna lie. I was talking about lack of empathy and morality, but after the pictures and you started talking, I swear I literally threw the headphones away because I almost felt like I'm gonna have a panic attack because I just couldn't think about it. So if the argument was whether you should go vegan or not, I'm not vegan myself. I'm not proud of it. I don't think I have enough morals to actually stop eating meat, but I I I definitely care about animals. It's just I if I actually take the time to care more for animal lives since they are the same as humans in my opinion, it's just I don't have enough morals to actually care about it even though I do. But I would happily go vegan if I actually go deep into it. And yeah.
It's really kind of just about about just trying to find that connection,
Yeah.
because if you can establish that connection, then it just becomes it really becomes easy. Like, honestly, I found that, like, it would be harder for me to like it would be harder for me to eat meat than not eat meat, because I would just be, if like I can just imagine if I were to like take a bite of a steak, like I would just get flooded by images in my mind, and I would feel like so, like, I mean, I'd feel kind of worthless, to be honest, because I mean, because having like allowed my like myself to connect to these animals, which I think deserve it. I think everyone who's capable of love deserves to have that connection. To sever that connection and eat a steak would be like traumatic for me.
Yeah, I definitely get that. Um I would go vegan not for morals. I can't really, I'm not sure if I can change my sense of morals, but for as of now, I am being honest, the more I'm not doing it for morals. Like even if I put a image of slaughtering in my head, it wouldn't I wouldn't empathize because I have problems with lack of empathy and stuff. Um I would just do it for the sake to help animals. It wouldn't be from the fact of me just being sad over animals being killed. It would be just
Interesting.
because I want to help animals and I just want to do good because why not? If I can do it, then let's do it. Like I would risk.
That's really interesting. I've never heard someone say it like that before, but I think that's really beautiful.
Yeah, because
I
I
like
rather be
that.
honest, and I try to change the fact I have lack of empathy. I have been trying for like half a year, but yeah, I can't do anything about it. So I rather be honest about it so people know it from the beginning, so I can have a proper conversation. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I think that's really cool. Definitely, if you ever like start looking into it, like a lot, you'll find that it's. I think at least for me, it was a lot easier of a change than I thought it'd be because I still eat all the same foods that I always have. Like when I changed like burritos, like instead of putting in chicken, it's just like a rice and bean burrito or something like that, and
yeah,
like I still make all the same foods I used to. I just make them vegan, like
yeah.
it's ended up being way easier than I thought it'd be.
I always feel
And
like, I mean, I don't know if you like what you think about this, but like I kind of feel it's kind of the last the last kind of bastion of moral progress, is because animals are like the ultimate outgroup, right? I mean, they're like, um, you know, we've been exploiting animals for longer than we've been human. So
yeah,
if you want to look at the original group that was exploited, it was always the non-human.
yeah,
And if we could reach a point in society where anybody who is capable of of benefiting from being included in the in group, anyone who could feel cold for being thrown out in the cold, would never be thrown out in the cold. Like, wouldn't that just be like that would be the final step? Then we would have actually reached a society that truly embraced like universal justice.
yeah,
And until then, it's like we're still bigots.
yeah.
There was a study in the 60s by this guy Jules Masterman, and what he did is he took monkeys and he put one of the monkeys in an electrified cage, And then the other monkey, whenever the monkey like picked up some food, he would shock the first monkey. And then after doing that for a while, he he traded their places. So now the monkey that had been shocked was now the one that could shock the other one for food, and the monkey just starved himself. He wouldn't do it because he knew what it was like to be in that position, and
That's
he just stopped eating for like
yeah.
3 weeks. He didn't eat anything.
That's
It
that's
was really
amazing.
kind of cruel. It was kind of cruel. I mean, it was very cruel. They didn't let the monkey eat because they wanted to see how long he would go without shocking his friend.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't eat.
Shit. That honestly, I told you already before, like an hour ago, I don't feel emotions quite easily. It comes in waves, and just hearing that made me a bit emotional. Like I felt that in my heart and brain. Like I almost teared up. Like that's amazing to hear. It's cruel, obviously, towards the monkeys, but that's amazing to hear that he didn't do the same. Like
Yeah, I
yeah,
feel the same. I feel the same way. That means a lot to me that you feel that way
yeah.
because
It got me like a
it
bit
means a lot
emotional.
to
I'm not
me.
gonna lie.
I really mean a lot. I mean, seriously, like that's. I mean, I haven't mentioned this yet to you, but so I'm a veterinarian, and I spent, you know, many years working in animal laboratories with primates, um, and I did it because I wanted to. I mean, I was taking care of them. I wasn't experimenting on them, but I also did it because I thought that maybe if I was there, if I could be touched by these animals, then I could maybe help help other people understand. Kind of, I guess I just feel like suffering is a horrible thing, but suffering and that there's no one who cares who can hear it is just so much more terrifying. I think
Definitely.
that everyone needs to have a witness.
Yeah.
Someone needs to have an observer, and and I just wanted to be there so I could see what those monkeys are going through, so that I
Yeah.
could like tell their story.
Yeah.
Um, you know. Anyway, so it means a lot to me that that hearing that story made you feel that way. Because yeah, I mean it's it's amazing. I mean, you think that we've come so far as a society, but I feel like we're kind of still in the Stone Ages when it comes to some of just this basic understanding. Just
Yeah.
don't
We definitely are.
don't hurt others. That's all it is.
You see, at um I've had so much lack of empathy and morals like lately that I never thought I would actually feel them again. But one, I'm glad because I am, because imagining it is just horrible. I still can, but I'm glad that I can.
Yeah,
Um,
right. Even though it hurts, it's so nice to be able to feel those
yeah,
things, right?
exactly. Because I feel like one, I'm progressing, so this is actually helping because I've been struggling with that. So one, thank you. Two, yeah, I definitely agree with you. That's fucking like horrible. That's just I can't even. I don't want to think about it, but at the same time, I do.
Have you heard of like kind of the dog meat trade? How like in Indonesia, the way they don't actually slaughter. They don't even they kind of a lot of them get burned alive. There's there's a cultural belief that burning the dog alive will actually improve the flavor of the flesh. Let's see. Do you mind if I send you these two pictures? They're kind of graphic, but um,
I do not mind. Yeah, I don't mind gore. Hello.
okay,
But
very
after
good.
that, I'm gonna have to leave soon since it's getting kind of late and I've been here for quite a long and people are
Yeah, yeah,
looking for me.
definitely.
So yeah,
So this is what I was talking about.
fucking
Um, so the first one, the dog is like been tied up before they're gonna burn him alive. This other one, they're dangling him like kind of like a marshmallow, and then they're roasting him with the flame while the dog's totally conscious. And there are all these people around, and they're just kind of like chilling, like it's like every day. It's like no big deal, because apparently it improves the flavor of the meat. According to them, they think that they like the flavor of the adrenaline soaked meat, so they do this. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for looking at it because I know it's hard to look at. It's
Looking at dogs, especially, is really interesting because even
Hello?
world people.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm back. It's just I am not gonna lie. I was talking about lack of empathy and morality, but after the pictures and you started talking, I swear I literally threw the headphones away because I almost felt like I'm gonna have a panic attack because I just couldn't think about it.
Yeah, that's
So
You're okay?
I think I just realized, yeah, I'm okay now because I vented off to my mom and I just like took a breather because I felt like I was having a panic attack right now. It, like from you talking about it and me actually now realizing so much of the psychology behind it and all of that. So yeah, I'm fine now. You can keep going.
Please prioritize yourself. Like,
that actually.
don't stick around to continue the conversation. Like, if you aren't doing all right, then you need.
Well, no. I actually, I'm not doing all right. I got emotional hearing Satan say that to me. I thank you for saying that.
Yeah,
There's something about having. I mean, there's something about having someone else like understand and having you react that way is just like it just gives me so much faith. You know that
yeah,
we're capable of being better. You know.
yeah.
So thank you for sharing that with me.
Definitely, yeah. I'm really glad I felt that because I haven't felt that in a like a very long time. I also just felt like kind of like 2 seconds ago, while you were talking, like kind of a wave that if I were to look at like a sausage or I don't know some sort of meat and think about picking it up, I would kind of feel sick, like just after this whole thing.
Wow. Well, hey, anytime if you want to chat more, I mean, I know what it's like, and look, and all I can tell you is that it's worth it. I mean,
Yeah,
it's worth it to care about this,
yeah.
So like, and that, and it's worth the suffering. It's worth our suffering, I think.
Definitely. I hope I keep this mindset because this meant a lot to me. So like if I actually take this seriously and I keep this mindset, because now I just realize how much it actually affected me. Because that scared the crap out of me. Because one thing I'm most fearful of is losing control, and I felt like I'm losing control over my mentality and my sanity, and that scares the living shit out of me. So that just shows how much it actually affected me, which I'm proud of, and hoping I can keep that mindset to actually take that step to become a vegan. Yeah, damn. Wow, thank you, Lucent. You might have solved the problem I've had for a very long time through a conversation I never expected to feel from. So, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that, guys.
Thank you.
All of you were great. Honestly, it was the best talk I've had in a while. I've added all of you. Appreciate it. I hope you
Thank
guys
you.
have a really good day, alright?